3 deadly marketing mistakes you have to avoid right now. I made these 3 mistakes multiple times during my 15-year online marketing career selling online courses and services. And in this video, I want you to be aware of these terrible mistakes and how to fix them properly. My name is Max Cecco, and I teach aspiring entrepreneurs and professionals how to turn their knowledge and or someone else's expertise even into a 7-figure business. Mistake number 1, competing on prices by offering cheap products. Competing on prices is the worst decision to run a profitable business. Indeed, when your potential clients only perceive you as the cheapest solution for their problems, they will not consider you as the best. I want to share with you different perspectives, especially if you want to sell online courses or services, the expertise-based business. Competing on prices is always the worst choice for these 3 main reasons. Reason number 1. By selling cheap stuff, you can't afford to run paid ads. Paid advertising is crucial to get exposure and put the best message in front of the right people. Advertising platforms such as Google and YouTube ads, Facebook and Instagram ads, TikTok ads are increasing their costs monthly due to high competition. If you sell cheap stuff, you can't afford to use paid ads. Indeed, the one who can pay more to get a client wins. Reason number 2. By selling cheap stuff, you attract the worst people. When you sell only cheap stuff, you will always attract the wrong customers. Clients will complain about everything. They will not show up, they will not get the results they want, they will ask you for a refund, they will not put into practice what you teach, and they will blame you and your course because of their little or no results. It's not about what you sell, it's about who you sell your information to. And as I said multiple times, your prices define your target audience. Reason number 3. By selling cheap stuff, you can't help clients as they deserve. By selling cheap stuff, you can't afford to offer a terrific experience to your clients. You can't provide them with a premium support. You can't help them with customized solutions because you don't have the power to invest your time and money even in other people's resources. In other words, your clients' results are even based on your life support. To fix this problem, you should offer high-ticket products and services first, and sell them between $3,000 and $25,000. Obviously, to sell stuff at these prices, you have to create the correct perceptions of yourself and your brand in order to be perceived as the best solution or one of the best solutions in the market. Have you ever wondered why I share my knowledge and experience on social networks for free? I'm creating my content authority to establish myself as the expert in the info business world. Sharing your knowledge and experience is not the only way to increase your value and your perceived value, but it is a path that I encourage you to pursue. At the same time, do not forget that the world is big. It means that you can offer even low-ticket products or services to different countries or continents that cannot afford your high-ticket stuff, but they are eager to learn from you. Perspective makes all the difference. Let's move to the second big mistake. Mistake number 2. Play the short-term business. This is exactly how losers run a business. To be precise, they don't have a business. They are playing this game only to make money and sell shit to people. They are opportunity seekers. They switch from this opportunity to the next one and then the following one because they only want to make money. And you know what? The majority of them lose money, if not 99% of them. Listen to me. Today, people are more educated, and before deciding to invest in your company, they want to know who you are. If you have experience, if you are consistent and committed to doing your business every day, if you show up. If you play the short-term business, let me tell you, my friend, you will lose your money and time. You will not sell anything, especially if you want to start a business selling your expertise or someone else's knowledge. Now, playing the long-term business is the only path to get the success you want. And believe me, a few people are willing to do it because it takes time. But this is why these people will become very rich. And let me be very clear. You don't have to wait years before selling something and making money. It all depends on your starting point, which digital marketing skills you have, and your level of commitment. The challenge with the long-term business is to define different strategies to make profits both in the short and long term. You need vision, and to get vision, you need perspective. To speed up the process, I suggest finding a trustworthy mentor. A mentor helps you speed up the implementation process. A mentor helps you reduce mistakes that prevent you from reaching your promised land. A mentor provides the right path to make your journey a fantastic experience. A mentor helps you get your results in less time. And at the end of this video, I have an incredible high-value resource for you. Continue watching. Mistake number 3, being for everyone. Now, let me be brutally honest with you. If you are for everyone, you are for no one. If you are for everyone, you will not sell your products or services. And here is why. Let me share with you a real example. Let's pretend for a moment you are in a relationship niche and you want to get women get their ex back. You don't have to be an expert in this field to understand that 20-year-old girls have different needs than 35-year-old women who have different needs than 50-year-old women. In this scenario, if your communication is not aligned with the problems, frustrations, aspirations, and desires of each target audience mentioned before, you will not be able to attract their attention first. Secondly, no one is going to buy what you sell because your generic communication doesn't resonate with these 3 different audiences. And let me be very clear. The information included in the online course or service can be the same because they have the same problem to solve. But how you communicate to sell to each of those 3 targets is completely different. I have another example for you. My personal brand, Max Cecco Online Mentor. First of all, I position myself as the expert in selling online courses and services, an information-based business. With my products and services, I satisfy the needs of 2 different targets. Target number 1, aspiring entrepreneurs. These people want to start an online business to escape their 9-to-5 job, and they normally start from scratch. Often, they don't have any experience or idea about how to start an online business and what information to sell, or who they want to serve. Sometimes they are stuck because they don't possess the right digital marketing skills or a proven system to put them into practice to get a profit. Target number 2, professionals and experts. People who possess specific knowledge and expertise in a defined field. They know they can serve thousands of people with their expertise, but they don't know where to start their online business, and they want to learn, or they don't have enough time to create their marketing. They usually seek a guide and or done-for-you services to get fast results, ideally with minimal effort. 2 targets with 2 different needs and starting points. I help them with different products and services based on their goals and investment availability. Once again, you always need to identify your audience, who you want to serve, and only then you can create the right solutions in terms of online courses or services. With that being said, if you start from scratch without digital marketing skills, or you want to be guided by me in this process, I urge you to watch this free masterclass, 90-minute video in which I show you how to create even a 7-figure business selling your expertise or someone else's knowledge, even if you start from scratch without any digital marketing skills and no money to invest. Click on the link in the description below this video and watch this masterclass now. See you soon.